Officials confirmed deaths of Titan sub-passengers in catastrophic implosion. Authorities have verified that the debris found on the ocean floor belongs to the Titan submersible. The disappearance of the sub on Sunday triggered an extensive search operation. The debris discovered aligns with a catastrophic implosion in the water. OceansGate Expeditions has officially identified the wreckage near the Titanic as belonging to the tourist submersible Titan. The submersible vanished while on a dive to explore the Titanic wreckage, with all 5 passengers on board. It is now presumed that all 5 individuals have tragically lost their lives. Rear Admiral John Mauger of the 1st Coast Guard District made the confirmation during a press conference. Mauger stated, "The debris recovered is consistent with a severe loss of the pressure chamber." He announced that the remotely operated vehicles, ROVs, responsible for locating the debris would continue to remain at the scene to gather additional information. The Coast Guard is actively working on establishing a timeline and understanding the events that took place. The retrieved debris includes the tail cone and front end bell from the pressure hull. In a separate debris field, the other end of the pressure hull was also located. When asked about the possibility of recovering the passengers' bodies, officials stated that it is currently uncertain but the search efforts will persist. Experts have analyzed the pattern of the debris field and its proximity to the Titanic's bow, approximately 1,600 feet away, and have concluded that it is consistent with a catastrophic implosion in the water column. Despite reaching the end of the critical 96-hour period, during which the 5 passengers were expected to exhaust their oxygen supply, search and rescue operations continued throughout the day. The Coast Guard initially announced the discovery of debris by an ROV on Thursday, but it took several hours to confirm that it belonged to the Titan. The search for the Titan has been an international endeavor, involving the deployment of aircraft, ships, and ROVs. The search area spans an area twice the size of Connecticut and reaches a depth of 2.5 miles. The remote location of the incident, with the Titan last seen 900 miles off the coast of Cape Cod and 400 miles south of Newfoundland, Canada, has posed additional challenges. The search for the submersible and its passengers has captured global attention, even as hopes for a successful outcome waned. On Sunday, June 18, 2023, the Titan, which had previously conducted trips to the Titanic wreck, commenced its ill-fated 8-hour dive. Few manned vessels have ventured to the wreckage due to the immense pressure at depths of 12,000 feet below the ocean's surface. Passengers paid $250,000 for the opportunity to visit the site, reportedly including British businessman Hamish Harding, OceansGate CEO Stockton Rush, Pakistani businessman Shahzada Dawood and his son Suleiman Dawood, as well as pilot and Titanic expert Paul-Henri Nargeolet. OceansGate's expedition marked the 3rd annual voyage to document the deterioration of the Titanic, which sank in 1912 after colliding with an iceberg, resulting in the loss of nearly 1,500 lives out of the approximately 2,200 passengers and crew. Since its discovery in 1985, the wreck has been gradually succumbing to metal-eating bacteria, with predictions that the ship could vanish within decades as holes form in the hull and sections disintegrate. Previous passengers had raised concerns about safety issues during their voyages, and a former employee filed a lawsuit in 2018 alleging significant safety problems with the design of the Titan. Approximately 1 hour and 45 minutes into the dive, the support vessel Polar Prince lost contact with the Titan. However, the Polar Prince crew managed to maintain communication with the Titan's crew through text messages and safety pings. The search operation. The U.S. Coast Guard led the extensive search operation to locate the Titan, racing against the clock in the vast expanse of the open ocean. Aircraft and ships were deployed to scour the ocean's surface, hoping that the submersible's emergency systems had brought it to the top. Crews from the United States, Canada, France, and the United Kingdom collaborated in the search, covering a wide area where the submersible could have resurfaced. Sonar buoys were also deployed for underwater exploration. However, the underwater search posed challenges due to the depth of approximately 12,000 feet and the absence of light at such depths. On Tuesday, a Canadian P-3 aircraft reported an underwater noise that could potentially be linked to the missing sub. Although the Coast Guard did not confirm whether the noise occurred at regular 30-minute intervals, Navy teams analyzed the sounds to determine if they were of human origin. The search area was adjusted accordingly. Early Thursday morning, the Coast Guard announced the deployment of ROVs from the Canadian ship Arctic Horizon and the French ship La Talente to the ocean floor.